going to be doing a little bit of a voiceover throughout this D-prep portion of the video. As you can see here, I took off the cap to the Easy Connect flushing. I don't know what Yamaha calls it. It's just an Easy Connect where you can hook up your hose to. Anyways, you need like a little bit of an adapter for it. I got mine off Amazon for like 15 bucks. You see here, I started the engine. I know it looks like it's running, the water's running right now. It's not. I flipped the switch right here. You want to make sure your engine's running good and strong before you even attempt to turn this on, or you're going to be running into a whole lot of problems. You can see my Quick Connect has a lot of leaks on it. Not sure why. Looking into getting a new one because, you know, it just leaks into the hole, so it's never a good thing. I run my ski in salt water, so I like to give it a really good 5-minute flush. You see here, I kind of rev up the engine sometimes to kind of force some of that water through the system. While it's flushing, I do like to get my pressure washer all hooked up, ready to go. You can see here I'm struggling. Everything's all tangled up in my garage. I need to go through and clean it out. Now again, you want to start the engine before you turn on the water, and you want to turn the water off before you turn the engine off. Basically, you don't want any water running through this system when the engine is not running. So you just keep that engine running. I like to give it just a little bit of a rev one last time with the water disconnected to flush any excess water through. And after I take the quick disconnect off, I like to give the back end just a really good flushing, try and wash out as much of that salt water as I can. I come back over this and pressure wash it, but you know, this fitting lets a lot of water through, so in my mind I feel like I'm just kind of, you know, flushing it out a little bit more. You see here, pressure washing it. I like to take these footwells and kind of use the pressure washer to clear out all that excess water. Does a pretty good job, and it leaves my mats looking pretty clean. I mean, the whole jet ski is kind of like ugly looking. I did buy this thing pretty cheap, and you know, it's got a lot of sun damage on it that we're going to be correcting in the future. All the decals are pretty much faded off and everything, but the engine only has 39 hours on it. You see there, I'm flushing out that area again. I really do like to hit this area a lot just because there's a lot of moving components under here. This is where a lot of that water gets pushed through. I also find like a lot of seagrass up in this area, so it's good to hit it with that pressure washer to make sure it's, you know, nice and clean. I'm not going to bore you guys with how long I take to pressure wash this, but I go over every ounce of this jet ski with the pressure washer to make sure that all that salt water is good and clear. Again, here we go, we're hitting that footwell again, clear out all that water, get those mats looking nice and clean. It's gonna be really quick in this next clip, but I'm gonna come over here with a really big like rag. You can buy them at AutoZone pretty cheap, but they absorb a lot of water, so I like to really just kind of, there it is, yep. I like to get as much of that water off as possible for this next portion. I love dousing the jet ski in this Yamaha lube. I was told that you can't put enough of this stuff on your ski, so I got 4 free cans of this stuff, and I've been just absolutely coating my jet ski with it. It helps prevent corrosion and all that good stuff, but yeah, I was told you can't put enough of this stuff on, so I really just let it have it. And I, you know, on the can, it can tell you that you can, like, you know, wipe it off, stuff like that. I usually don't. I just kind of let it soak in there. We are running it in the ocean in the salt water, so, you know, I really don't want any corrosion. Or, I mean, there's going to be corrosion, but, you know, I want to prevent it as much as possible. Anyways, thanks for watching. I won't bore you guys anymore with this voiceover. This is kind of my little D-prep tutorial. I know I'm still new to skis, so hopefully I can help people out who are getting into them and everything like that.